Okay.
Sorry, I unplugged my headset by accident again.
Well, too
The most
bad there's no
important thing
redos.
is that I'm only 124 humbugs away from the Dapper Doge.
The Dapper Doge.
The Dapper Doge.
So that's what your goal is. That's what you're working on.
Yeah, and I did it with 4 days
Nice.
because I've really been getting back into it.
Yeah?
Here comes Arte.
Ooh. So, so Rambo, what have you been doing lately, sir?
I was on Titanfall Princess's podcast tonight.
You were.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
How'd that go?
How did
Actually,
that go?
it actually went really well. She's trying to change. She said she wanted to make sure she
Back to a man?
she wanted to I guess get back, like, not be like a person that like dumps a lot of hate out there, or
Yeah.
like just focus like on the games and stuff. There, I don't know. It seemed pretty good. Actually, it was actually kind of. I mean, I made mention, that me and her had a storied past or whatever. So it was weird. It was kind of like full circle to be on her podcast.
Yeah.
Is she ever gonna have me on the podcast?
That I'm not sure.
So she said she'd destroy me in a debate. So I was
Oh,
wondering when we might
one of
get around to
them,
that.
one of the people on the podcast at the very end wanted to throw a shout out to Go Gamer.
Oh boy.
And he said that, everybody, he needs some love. He got his channel shut down by an asshole.
He did.
And I said, wait a minute. I said, wait, did you say Go Gamer?
Got
And
his
he
channel
said-
shut down.
Yeah, he said, yeah, man. There was like this asshole COD gamer that shut his channel down because I was like, yeah, because he kept false flagging, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, and I said, Go Gamer like really had a big problem with that, right? Because he kept false flagging. He was like, yeah, and I said, that's kind of funny because Go Gamer false flagged my friend's channel.
Yeah. It just so and
And he was like,
did.
he did. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's just
Absolutely.
kind of ironic that he has a problem with it whenever he does it himself.
Yeah, how about that? What a juicy bit of little info that Go Gamer has lost his channel. Maybe there is a god after all. I hope it's like some fucking awesome god like Anubis or Thor or some shit.
So wait,
Not
this
some pussy ass like Jehovah.
So so this person actually false flagged you, Rex? Like,
Go Gamer?
yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
live streaming?
right, yeah.
Wow.
Are we live streaming? Are we
Yeah,
live?
yeah, we're live. Yeah.
All right. Because we don't get indications of that, I guess.
I like to surprise you, okay?
So
We don't get
we've
indications
got,
of that or at the end.
Yeah, or when we start or anything.
It's because you're loved.
A long time ago, when I was kind of just inching into YouTube a bit, I did a response to a video that Go Gamer did talking about PCs and consoles, and it was a very, very anti PC video.
Yeah.
In that video, he said all sorts of stupid shit, namely that it's hard to pick out highlights a lot of this, but one of his highlights was if he was in a real combat scenario in real life, like actual war with bullets and Muslims and things, if he was in an actual war, then he would rather have someone who played on console to fight with him, and they would be better at war because the controller would make them better at actual weapons than a keyboard and mouse would.
Are you shitting me?
I am not shitting you. Let me I'll let me go and get it real quick, and I'll post it. Let's see. That's Brimstone Gaming. Let me get that up.
I think I might have Resurrection be coming in here. One of the things I want to talk about is one of his videos.
Uh-huh.
So I sent him a message saying that we're going to be discussing it tonight. And he asked where, and I told him he, since he has a Discord, he can click the link in the description and come in and come up here and discuss it if he wants. So I'll find out if he wants to come up here.
Oh yeah, he can come in. I don't have any problem with Resurrection.
Oh, there's a channel popped up called Go Gamer Unsilenced.
Is he trying to make this like a movement? Like, you're never gonna shut me up.
Channel terminated. Watch what you say on YouTube. Video's been removed for violating YouTube. Yeah, it's because I think I'll make a video on this because it's so fantastic, because this guy's such a piece of shit. Let me go to mine's the third thing that pops up for his name, and this video's fucking old as shit. here we go. Let me go to the chat. I'll post it. Boom. Okay, there. That's the link to the video I did ages ago. Let me see. And I need to look into it. Go Gamer's YouTube channel shut down for exposing scammers. Yeah, I mean, he just Go Gamer deserves to have his channel shut down because he was falsely flagging videos of things that were critical of him. He sent me some private messages basically saying that he was in contact with YouTube, which is instantly not true. I can't get in contact with YouTube. H3H3 can't get into contact with YouTube. But he was saying that he's in contact with YouTube and what I'm doing is harassing and bullying and I need to remove the video immediately. And I was like, fair use. No, it's not going to work. You're not the first one who's tried this. And he did flag the video to try to have it removed. And when someone tries to DMCA your video, the General Millennium Copyrights Act,
Yeah.
it's a noun that's a verb nowadays. But when someone tries to do that, you get an email notification. And so it's been attempted 5 times on my channel. And the last 2 people who did it, the video wasn't even removed. The first 3 times were JTech. And that took the videos down, but I won all the strikes. And then I reposted one of the ones because I was way more popular at the end, and I got me even more views. So, and the other 2 were by Titanfall Princess and by Go Gamer. Both of those videos stayed up. YouTube didn't even take them down. Said, yeah, they tried to do this. It's fair use. And of course, they give me all their personal info because that's what you have to do because filing for a copyright takedown is like it's a legal thing. It's not a YouTube thing. So you have to tell someone who you are when you're trying to file a legal issue of this nature with them so that they can contact you. You don't get to anonymously go to court, basically.
Yeah.
So she gave the info to them on a form that explicitly stated this person will see all this info because you're trying to, fuck with them legally. And then she got upset that I knew who she was, even though she was the one who put it on the form. But with Go Gamer, it's the same thing. The video didn't even come down. He got salty as shit. And he's a tiny channel. He's not a very big channel. He had like 9,000 subs or something like that. He's another one of those channels that started way before me, and I ended up surpassing him.
Oh wow.
But
well, one of
Like,
our
oh, do you?
so Rags, Captain Crunch says, Rags, I was in YouTube's stream and I got a video of how he treats his viewers. He treats them like shit and boasts about shit. Want to see it?
No.
As far as seeing it, no. I mean, it's like
I'm just really not that interested.
At this point, the way. Same.
Probably be done with. Just probably done with it.
I could probably just take you by your word for it, Captain, and just believe you because there's really no point of investing that kind of time into it.
This guy's just a dick. Like
I don't even know who this is.
Oh, it's GOH Gamer. He has a channel called Go Gamer 2.0.
Huh. Interesting.
I wouldn't recommend going there. It's not that great.
Interesting. So viewers want to know if we're going to be talking about CES. Now, have either of you guys kept up with any of the CES coverage that's coming out of as of recently?
Just one or 2 things, not really.
Yeah. Okay. Anything that interests you by any chance? Anything that really grabbed you by the balls and then you're like, I kind of want that. Besides, almost everything, but
You mean like at CES?
Yeah.
I want that TV I was talking about from
the LG one, right? With
Sony. No, from Sony.
Oh, really? Oh,
the one that has no speakers.
Oh yeah, that's right. It plays through the screen, right?
Yeah, no, it vibrates.
Yeah, that's played through the screen.
How's that playing through the screen?
All right. What he's saying is the TV vibrates, which is what makes the sound of what you're watching.
Yes.
Okay.
How's that playing through the screen?
How? Oh my God.
I'm trying to figure out like what you're meaning here.
Like how is okay? So what? Okay, so what part of the TV is vibrating, Rambo?
The outside.
Where?
Like the edges of the TV.
It's the edges. It's not the screen.
I think it's the bevel.
Oh, okay. I thought the whole screen was going. Okay, never mind.
No, and it's like resonating. It like creates the. I don't know how I mean, I guess because sound is vibration. So, but I don't know how the hell the TV knows how to vibrate the correct vibration to like say whatever the hell somebody's saying on TV. But
Sony's making that.
The
Yeah.
Sony speakers do.
It's because they're using that awesome PlayStation 4 technology, right?
that's right, man. That PlayStation 4 technology is going places, man.
What, upscaling?
Oh God, here we go.
Bazinga. So the 1080, they're releasing some new 1080s, and that actually looks pretty interesting. New, obviously, 1050 Ti technology was shown. Card variants is what I meant to say. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Hey. Yo, these are better than your 1080s.
So,
average 1080s.
So they get the new technology, but the 1080s are, yeah, fuck them.
I know, right? Gosh. Anyways, no, I was watching some of Jay's Twitter feed today, and he showed off some what they call Aorus. I guess is Gigabyte's new brand that they're trying to put on their stuff. Looks pretty interesting. It looks like they're actually trying to amp up their game a bit. New motherboards are coming out for Ryzen, which is actually really interesting. Anybody that's actually excited about a Ryzen, let me know down in the comments below. Let us know. I'm kind of half and half with it because the last time AMD was like, check out our new chip, it turned out to be shit. But I'm hoping that's not the case this time. And it seems like they're really delivering on their promises with their GPUs. So I'm really hoping they deliver on their promise with their CPUs. And these are actual CPUs. These are not the shit that they tried to pull with their FX chips and their what is it, their Zembazi or whatever, where they were like, yeah, this has 8 cores. And then later you found out, oh yeah, well 4 of those is like the GPU. It's like, oh, well, that kind of sucks.
It has a number 8 in
How
it.
about the fact that Razer has taken the laptop gaming scene to the next level?
3 monitors.
Wait a minute, are they the ones that made that 3 monitor one?
Yes, sir.
We talked about that tonight on her podcast, and I was like, there's no practical purpose for that.
There is not.
It is called porn.
I guess
4K
just because,
porn
like, if you
textures.
just want to, maybe because you say,
Unless you
look
really
what I can
want
do.
the screen space.
The screen
So,
space would be nice.
Yeah, the screen set. I mean, as far as like there's no point in a laptop having that many screens because it's like the whole purpose of a laptop is portability. And I really doubt you're being able to carry that thing around or move it around or whatever real easy with all 3 screens.
Doesn't it like actually fold up? Yeah, it folds
It
up.
does, yeah, but I mean, like if you're trying to move it like from your, like if you're picking it up and like going from like say, like you're on your business trip and you're going from like the table to at the motel to your bed, your bed to hang, lay down and play.
Yeah.
Steve's letting this Phoenix make a clown out of him.
That whole mobility thing just seems like it goes away with those extra screens.
Yeah. I know. We'll see.
I don't. I mean, it looks cool as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say it's not practical at all. But damn.
Yeah, it looks cool as hell. I mean, I just wouldn't see whatever like practical purpose those other screens would have. Like, you're almost building basically a desktop.
All I have to say,
walking around with your desktop.
The best thing for those things is browsers.
You're gonna have 3 different porns going at one time.
Wait, is that how it's pronounced? Browsers?
I thought I always
I don't
yeah
know. Braziers, I don't know.
I've always
I assumed it was browsers because that's how English works.
Well, every time I hear it, people call it browsers, so I've been saying browsers. Yeah,
we
browsers.
speak different English here, okay?
Hey.
You're from Arkansas, so you speak a whole nother language.
See that? You're colorblind.
Hey,
I don't really speak like an Arkansan, do I?
No,
an
not really.
Arkansan?
No, Arkansan.
Arkansan.
That just sounds weird.
I know it sounds weird. That's why I'm saying it.
And then the whole 17-pound laptop.
Oh, the fucking monster, the ginormous
$9,000,
fucking...
something like that. I'm like going.
But that has a real 1080 in it too.
Yeah, 2 of them.
2 of
in
them.
SLI.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
from
your
what-
legs will go to sleep. whenever you're playing.
Linus said that the TDP is at normal. I mean, it's not cut down like the other one that they released was. So I'm like, holy shit! But I like that little. Did you guys see that number pad where it pops out and you can pop it back in?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
But still, I mean, damn. That's a 17 pounds. Like I could not imagine like playing for a long length of time with the heat from a laptop and the weight on your lap.
You could set it on a table.
You would have to, but you would have to like make a really good sturdy table. Cause shit, I mean, I don't even know if my like all my monitors and my, well, yeah, I probably does, but you know, I was just kind of being, never mind.
He would have to move like a PS4s for that.
Hey, all I gotta say is that shit looks fucking amazing. Yeah, I would seriously like consider getting one if it wasn't so goddamn much. Like $9,000, man, for a laptop. Like Jesus, for $9,000, I could build me the best fucking desktop I could ever possibly want.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly. I mean, I'm not that ain't. It's not that it isn't powerful, but shit, $9,000. Well,
Yeah,
it's definitely for a very niche market.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's what I said tonight. Is like it's there's a market out there for it, and that's what's good. That's one thing that's good about PC is that even though the market's small for it, they'll still do it. But there people are like saying at $9,000, like you got to remember that's a pre-built PC with 1080s and SLI, and actual true 1080s, not the 1080Ms or anything like that. So I mean, and I think it has a 4K screen on it. So I mean, it's
curved.
It is a very custom built, like not really custom built, but like kind of like if you would like build your custom build desktop, it's kind of like what that would be for a laptop, because that's kind of a custom build I would think for a laptop. I mean, I don't think that would be a normal laptop to have.
Truck drivers or people that travel a lot for work, that's perfect for them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to put it behind their head when they're driving, because shit, they hit their brakes at 17 pounds and knock them out.
Well, the seat's behind him, so they should be okay, because that's how cars work.
Not here in Oklahoma, damn it. We have short seats.
Short seats. You have to have a headrest. It's a safety thing.
Oh, then I gotta take my car back.
Don't headrests come out of most cars?
Yeah, yes. I guess you can take it off if you're an idiot.
Damn it!
It's like, you know, that thing is to prevent your neck from snapping, right?
I never really understood what it was for.
But I know. So
okay, that's so that you don't die whenever you touch something.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that shit, Rambo.
I'm just kidding.
So, okay, so you saw the Sony thing, but what do you guys think of the freaking LG Signature W7 OLED?
Medics just walked past me. That's great.
What do you think about that? That LG shit looks badass. It's the new NanoCell 4K HDR TV.
I didn't see the LG one, to tell you the truth.
Dude, it looks freaking amazing. It's another one of those high-end, crazy-ass, gonna be sexy as hell displays, but all the processing for it is gonna be done in a unit that's underneath the TV. It has like a ribbon cable that connects to the TV itself, and all of that system's processing for color, movies, the whole 9 yards, is in a whole separate thing. And it also fucking doubles as a sound bar.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So like I saw that and I was like, and this thing is literally like, I think they said it's what they say? I think it's like 2.5 millimeters thick. It's wafer thin. Like it's really thin. Like we're talking lightweight as lightweight can get. I mean, that would be fucking awesome. Can you imagine putting that shit up on the, like, God. The new tech that's coming out, you guys, looks promising.
It's amazing. I mean, I just hope it ends up being as good as what they show off.
And we have PlayStation to thank for it. They paved the way.
They did. That PS4 paved the way.
Yes.
I saw an Xbox fanboy today. He was mocking the PlayStation. No, he wasn't. I forgot that this isn't mocking in the console world. He made a picture that said something about a game was 900 going to be 900. It was Mass Effect 900p on PlayStation. I forgot that 900p isn't an insult to console. But 900p on PS4, right? He was like, "Oh yeah, our PS4 is so great. It's 900p." And so then I quoted it and said 30 FPS.
Okay, here's a couple of things. Dreyer Schmidt, our wonderful news reporter on the scene.
The neutrals guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like messaged somebody and they screen capped it or whatever, DM'd them and was passing it out because they were talking about Uncharted selling 8.7 million or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know how
game, yeah.
you know how Halo or Microsoft puts out their numbers and there's always like we had 325,000 players or whatever like that. And then there's some dumbasses like in the Xbox community that think that whenever they say players that means copies sold. Well, since Microsoft put out 16 million players on Halo 5,
Yeah.
he direct messaged him and said, what the fuck are you talking about 5 million? It was they're up to 16 million sold. Microsoft just tweeted out that they did 16 million players and was like, oh
yeah,
God,
that
man.
makes sense.
Like your math skills and your being able to understand business, like just goes out the window. Like you're fucking stupid.
How dare you, sir?
Or like
I doubt that a system that has a 25 million whatever it was in consoles is going to sell 16 million. I mean that's pretty tough.
That would be almost impossible.
Really tough.
Yeah, it would have to be like several people buying several copies.
Yeah, and like everybody buying. Oh shit! Like that's just not.
Is everyone had free play days at some point for Halo 5.
Yep, and that's what it was. That's how they had 16 million players,
which is still really good.
Well, it's still it's good. It wasn't that, but I mean the fact that he thought that meant sales was just like Microsoft hasn't released a sales number since like the first year of Xbox One.
Yeah.
So I don't know why all of a sudden like you took a tweet from Microsoft and thought maybe that meant sales. I don't know why. But he tweeted out
desperately looking for every advantage they can.
He tweeted out and wrote an article that apparently he said it might have been a doctored image. He's not sure, but it looks like Record 2 is in the works.
Really?
And I quoted the tweet and I said that if that happens before any other of the new IPs get a sequel, I'm selling every single Microsoft product in my house.
Really? Every single one.
Not my PC, by all my Xboxes, every Xbox game out of my house for good.
That's like $6,000 in Xboxes.
Don't worry, he's gonna reinvest into his hard copies for his PS4, guys. Each one. He's gonna buy all hard copies for every single PlayStation 4 in his house. That's the goal here.
Well, I just think that if they're gonna give a shitty fucking game that sold, I didn't even sell enough to fill up my bathroom. Like I know there wasn't enough. The people that bought it could all fit in my bathroom, and that's my tiny half bath.
Yeah.
If they're gonna give that a sequel over like Rise, Sunset Overdrive.
Well, I think is it the same studio who made all those games?
No.
Okay, there's your answer.
But I get that. But but they were saying that the reason why those things like Phil Spencer tweeted out, like replied to somebody talking about like new IPs and getting sequels, and he replied back that he said that the numbers aren't there showing enough interest, and he said that that's the reason why they keep doing new IPs to see like where the interest lies. But if they think 15,000 people buying a game is enough interest, it didn't even crack 20,000.
Damn, that sucks.
That
game must have cost like $12 to make.
Yeah, I was like, they must have like that. That would explain it, because then that means that they would have some sort of a profit. But
15,000 people can fit in your half bath.
It was a kidding.
They're midgets.
There was
you could stack them up. You can stack them up like Japanese watermelons.
My half bath is the size of your house. Damn it! I'm just kidding.
Well, 15,000 people couldn't even fit in my house.
Jesus Christ.
It's obviously the size of Brimstone's butthole.
This is right.
Hey! Leave my butthole out of this, sir.
Hey, what is it?
That would just like completely piss me off, because like that's just like a slap in the face to all those other people that are like Rise and Sunset Overdrive. Although those are great games.
Those are different studios, aren't they? Making
They're
them?
different studios, but they
So why would they deny a Recore one? Those things are separate. One doesn't have to be done at the expense of the other.
No, what I'm saying is that if they said that those did not garner enough interest from the Xbox people, and they sold well over 1 million copies, and Recore did at 15,000 copies, then there's a problem with their math.
Well, or they had different budgets. Wasn't Rise made by Crytek?
Yeah,
And aren't the pretty graphics the biggest drainer on the budget?
But Crytek doesn't own the IP. Microsoft does. Microsoft has studios that can make Rise 2.
Yeah, but they can't just order studios to just make games.
I think what Rambo's trying to say is the fact that Microsoft is going to fund a low selling game like Recore to have a sequel before a higher selling game like Rise or Sunset Overdrive.
And a better game too. Yeah, exactly like that. That would blow my mind, like why he would do that.
Well,
why they would do that.
One isn't made at the expense of the other. And you can't just force people to make games. And even if it's sold worse, they clearly have a reason to make a second Recore.
I don't know what the hell that reason is. Like maybe to put the rest of the game in there.
Oh, that's right. You can't even finish Recore, huh?
You can now. They finally put the DLC in there. The
DLC.
Is it free DLC? I'm hoping.
Yeah, it was a free update, but still, like they're like, oops, we forgot. Like a month later, and then I think it ended up being like 2 or 3 months later. They finally, put the update. They gave the bot in there. But oh hell no, like that. It would just be done. I'd be out. And then apparently the only one I'm actually looking forward to this year, Cuphead. I was like, all right, this is going to be, the reason why I have the Xbox this year, because Cuphead.
Mm-hmm. That moment when the reason to own an Xbox is Cuphead.
And then all of a sudden I realized or found out that Cuphead's coming to Steam day 1.
Oh God, are you going to cancel my pre-order?
No, I didn't. I didn't pre-order.
I know, I'm just fucking around.
No, but I just realized that I'm not. That game doesn't require any friends on the Xbox, so it'll be a Steam purchase. So the Xbox was taken off my desk, and it's put up until.
Oh, the shame!
They show some interest.
It's in timeout.
It's in timeout.
It's been bad.
You stay in your corner, Microsoft. You've been a bad boy this year.
You've been so lackluster.
I would love to actually get excited about these Sea of Thieves and Scalebound, but we all know that they're not going to get a sequel because they're just there until they can put out another Halo, another Forza, or another Gears. Mm-hmm. But once they actually start showing some interest in these new IPs, then I'll start showing some interest in my Xbox. But it's like I don't want to get excited for Scalebound or just every game is one and done.
Games are coming to PC anyway, so.
Well, yeah. I mean, because I have people that I play with on console.
It's okay, Rambo. Keep calm and hug Phil Spencer.
No, God, no. Can't do that.
But, Microsoft probably stopped releasing sales numbers, and this is kind of a joke, but not really, because of people like Crap Gamer and Mooch. I mean,
they can't win.
Yeah, that could be. I never really thought about it like that, dude, but you know what? That is a good possibility.
I'm not even kidding. Like, it is funny like a joke, but it's not a joke.
It's funny like a joke, but it's real like a not joke.
There you go.
There you go.
Kill this guy. Yeah.
He picks up what I'm putting down.
Like my nuts. Oh.
But don't they have to eventually release the sales numbers for stockholders and stuff?
Whenever they do their year-end report, at least the one that we get to see, or that we can look up on the internet, it doesn't say anything about sales numbers.
Yeah, they probably send those in private messages.
Yeah, it's like a DM, like shit. We're not putting this shit anywhere on our thing.
These ones.
VG charts has us way overshot. They say 25 million. We're really at 12. Right. The Wii U beat us this year or this time.
The Wii U beat him?
Oh, I guess since we're not in a chat or anything with anyone else, we can bring up the Switch. It's not cancer here, right?
Oh, no, God.
I don't give a shit about the Switch. Neither should anyone else.
I'm buying it.
No,
dear God, of course you are.
the Switch, the Switch and these Discord channels, it causes people to have breakdowns. I'm not joking.
Well, everybody's upset, but I never really look at Nintendo. I don't take Nintendo serious as like a console maker. I just look at them as just like a niche game. You know, like they kind of like one of those little. If you want to buy one of those little games that have like 100 preloaded games on it, that's the way I look at Nintendo. So
You
it
look
just
at
happens to be like
Nintendo
a
the same way you do Hasbro or whatever the fuck.
yeah, kind of like they're just like a little
Hasbro.
cute little company that
Hasbro, whatever.
Hasbro.
It's the Russian version of it.
I'm definitely looking forward to their conference next week. Though.
Hasbrozinski.
Hey, apparently we're quiet.
What?
Snuggle Waffle says, "Why are you guys quiet?"
I don't know.
Jesus,
Why
man.
is your computer so?
Try
volume
turning them
turned so
up.
low?
Yeah, turn them up because they are pretty loud. Actually, I make sure to stay on top of that. So
Yeah, but there's a thing on your controller, people. It's a little volume mixer. You can turn that up if things are too quiet.
It's next to the clock.
It
Down
makes
in
the
bottom.
sounds louder.
No.
Oh, and the new Nvidia Shield, 4K HDR capable. Day
Oh
one.
wow. I guess is that's to stream your PC games. Like basically like
that moment when your stream device outperforms your console.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing to stream like your PC games to your TV, right?
Yeah, but they also have a game market on the Shield.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I usually just play in like one spot, but that's actually I really wish that they would actually instead of make it like worrying about that thing having HDR, like worry about I don't know. I know that they're not responsible for the monitors, but get the monitors to have HDR. That would be cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, to do anything HDR, no matter what the device says, you still have to have the TV or monitor capable of that, right?
But yeah. So I mean, that's the. I mean, the Nvidia Shield is like basically the only way you can experience PC games with HDR at this time, unless you have a TV screen, playing on a TV screen.
Ah.
If you're like Barnacules that have like three 50-inch 4K HDR TVs, yeah, then you can experience HDR.
That's that weird guy on Twitter, right? The British one.
No, Barnacules is that the guy that used to work for Microsoft. He has like the channel called Barnacules, but he does a Nerdgasm or whatever.
Oh, all right.
He's the one he's usually on the he's on the podcast with Jay's 2 cents.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's on
But
the same one.
in his man cave or whatever, that's where he plays his games, and his monitors are three, I think 50 or 60-inch HDR 4K TVs. And they're not the cheap ones either. They're like the Sony KS8000 or something like that. Or
Okay.
Samsung.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean I don't think I could sit that close to that size of a TV. Like as far as your desk, but he has a pre-built desk out of wood.
I like all races. I just love my own race more. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. It's just too funny.
Oh, I was like, where did that come from?
It's just a scrolling chat, you know. It's pretty fast, and that one just kind of stuck out more. Man.
So you platinum any games lately, Rambo? Since last year?
Yeah, I did. I platinumed. What was that called? Day of the Tentacle remastered. Did that at 3:00 this morning.
That one.
That came out on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, it's like an
For this-
exclusive to
yeah.
PS Plus.
Well, no, it's just PS Plus, like the free game for January.
Oh yeah.
It was one of those. And I'm trying to suffer
Before that,
through.
It was Shadow of Mordor you did, right?
No, I since Shadow of Mordor, I think I've done like 4 or 5 more.
Damn.
Let's see, I have
Your kids miss you.
My Name is Mayo on the PS Vita, Coffin Dodgers, Virginia, Ether 1, Duke Nukem, Minecraft story mode, and then Shadow of Mordor.
Shit. So how many is that for this year?
2 for this year. I ended up with. I actually got my last 2 platinums on. I guess December 31st at 10:45 p.m.
And you're going for how many by the end of the year?
I want 150 more, so I want to be at 190 by the end of this year.
Now, does it count if you try to do this on multiple PlayStation 4s?
Yes, but I have to be the one. I have to be the one that plays it though. That's the
Getting the same trophy on 2 different copies of the same console.
no. You can't on the PS4. No, but if there's some games like My Name Is Mayo. You can actually play on the PlayStation 4 and then go to the PlayStation Vita and play it again, and it'll count as a different trophy set. That's only on some Vita PS4 games, and then there's some that if I have a Europe account and a Japanese account, and like if there's some games that I buy on the American store, I can get the platinum, buy it on the Europe store, get the platinum, buy it on the Japanese store, and get the platinum.
You've already done it.
To get more platinums.
Okay, so here's what we need to do. Myself, Rags, and Brim, we need to come up with a series where maybe once a week we all get together, and it'll be like a newscaster thing, but it'll be Rambo's Platinum Trophy Watch. You know how there's always some idiot on the news standing out in like a hurricane for a storm watch? Well, that's what we got to do with Rambo's Platinums.
I'm sitting outside his front door right now.
It's gonna be a chore.
He's
But I think I
finally
can do
taking
it.
a shower, ladies and gentlemen. We're arriving at his door as we speak. You're not going to believe this, but this is a momentous occasion. He finally got up off his lazy boy, and he's going to wash his nuts. Come on, guys. Let's bring the cameras in. We're going to actually record this as he does this.
He's got time for a quick word, and it's like fucking like in a boxing match. When they're dumping water on their faces and sewing up wounds and shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Kaby Lake processors, guys. What do you think of them? I'm not really thrilled about them personally. Kaby Lake, yay. They got a new set of i7s out. Whoopie-doo. I heard they were actually slightly worse in some cases. Only in very minute things are they actually better at. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I heard it was an overpriced Skylake processor myself. I mean,
Yeah, same.
just
That's
a
like the
little
general
better.
census. Yeah. That is literally the general census. I've heard everybody and their brother in the tech side of the community talking about these things, and only very few people are like, yeah, it's pretty good. Not for the price, but it's pretty good. That seems like the general census, though.
Speaking of pretty good for not the price, you got that PS Now service.
Whoa!
That's a great price, man.
$25 for 20 hours? That is a shit price.
That's what it is on the PC.
Wait, for what?
GeForce Now?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about PS Now. Sorry.
No,
I didn't
PS
know-
Now is, PS Now is a good price, but
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
said that, I was like, going shit. Like, how did you get the shit stick? Because I mean, I'm paying $20 a month.
Wait. GeForce Now, you said, Rags?
yeah, it was
That's their streaming service, right?
yeah, they had that streaming here. Let me go to it here just a second.
Wait a minute, Rambo, you do PlayStation Now?
Yeah. So that
Don't
way I
you
can get
have all the games already?
not for because there's no PS4 games on there. Just PS3 games. No, I mean not the ones that were remastered. The originals, some of them are on there, but the actual games that are on the PS4 aren't on there. But that way I can go back and get the easy platinums on there too.
Okay, we
Oh, a
really
Steam
need to
beta
do
update
Rambo's
makes
Platinum
Xbox
Watch.
and okay, Steam beta update makes Xbox and generic X input controllers customizable. There you go.
Nice.
I don't understand that. I guess Anna needed a nerf in Overwatch. I don't see it, but I'm just filthy casual. Let me see.
Hey, while you're doing that, Brim, whenever somebody comes in here, like
Uh-huh.
new, like where do they go? Because like Resurrection said he's in here, but I don't see his.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on.
yeah.
Let me see. I don't see
I don't know
him.
where.
Wait,
I don't see him.
if he's in here, he
He's
would
in
be.
purgatory.
Yeah, he's in some sort of limbo then.
Okay, here it is. Nvidia's new GeForce Now service will turn any PC into an on-demand gaming machine. The service aims to bring low latency game streaming to any computer, even Macs.
Interesting.
Jin Sun Huang, Nvidia CEO at the company's
All right, that's a real
keynote.
person. Okay.
Yeah, Jackie Chan said that at the company's CES 2017 keynote, there are Macs and things. Basically, there's a billion PC users who aren't like playing game, who don't have a game ready system.
Yeah.
Just PCs out there people don't play games on. He said the idea of GeForce Now is to do what AWS does for the enterprise, but for gamers. So you download a small client, and any PC can run gaming services, and by extension, play games with high quality graphics and, most importantly, low latency. But as excellent of an idea as this is, it's $25 for 20 hours of play.
That's fucking insane.
Which is insane. Which is a shame because the idea is so amazing, but the price just. If you're gonna spend that much money on gaming, then you're just gonna buy a desktop or pop a 1050 Ti into whatever you have.
Fucks like that. I mean, whenever PlayStation Now came out, it barely had any games in there in the very beginning. And I think that in the beginning it was like $25. But that was like per month, and which was we were all complaining like that was way too high. But I didn't think any service could get worse than that.
Yeah, that's insanely high. And I see them
disgustingly high.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Okay, guys, I got pulling Resurrection up right now.
$20 a day. That's pretty much $25 a day.
Well, most people don't play 20 hours a day, actually.
Well, yeah,
but it's just that it doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna play games that much, I mean, it's just it's like a service that's too expensive for the people who are trying. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend that much money on gaming, then you might as well
save up and get a gaming rig.
Yeah, you just
because you can get one for if you did that, and say you did that it wouldn't even take that many days to actually get a $500-600 rig.
It really wouldn't. I mean,
not at that price.
And again,
that hour,
you can put a 1050 Ti into any computer as long as there's enough physical space, and it'll just play games.
I wouldn't imagine that there would be a PC out there even that you bought from a store pre-built just for like say work that wouldn't be able to fit a 1050 Ti.
Right. Yeah, because those things are tiny. They're a little smaller than it looks like a fan is. It's just it. I guess if you have and it was marketed towards Macs and ultra thin laptops and stuff.
Wow.
But I mean, it's too expensive, but it's a great idea. And if they
it's a wonderful idea, but shit,
make it appealing, then I could see it really going places, making PC gaming available for pretty much anybody.
But now let me ask you this though: what games were like? Was like the Steam games, or was it like certain games that they brought into this service? Like, was there a?
He said, let me see. According to this, it said at this stage we haven't tried it for ourselves, but the live demo during the keynote proved promising. Huang launched Steam and booted up Rise of the Tomb Raider in around 20 seconds from both a Mac and a notebook PC.
So yeah, you'd have access to a shit ton of games. But that's not for that price, man. I just couldn't.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, you're gonna bankrupt people doing that. But I guess that's worse than that's if people are dumb enough to pay it. More power to them. But I don't think that service will ever.
Who's this coming from?
Who's what? Oh, man, my thing is better. I get it's worth. Man, shit.
Fucking owned.
Damn.
So Resurrection is here.
Yeah, Resurrection's here.
Resurrection, what's going on, sir? Welcome to the podcast.
Did somebody mute him or?
No, I unmuted him. He can unmute himself.
That'd be awful if we invited someone into a stream and kept them muted.
That'd be terrible.
Like, oh, check your settings.
Resurrection. He can unmute himself, right? I mean, he's here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Hey, man, what's going on?
Hello.
I think he might be having that same problem that one person had that when we brought him up here and like they couldn't talk for some reason.
Yeah. Well, he's
Yes,
figuring.
max settings. Rambo does spend money.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Ah,
you.
there
now,
you
yeah.
are. What's going on, dude?
Is there an echo?
There it was
Slight.
for a minute, but it's slight, but not too bad.
I don't ever use this thing, so
It's all good.
how's it? How goes it, people?
Well, it's doing good, doing good.
That goes good. I just figured after that video I saw of yours, it definitely needed to be talked about because
Oh yeah, so what video are we talking about? What happened?
I'll
Well-
let Resurrection take it.
Well, apparently, One Stop has been a naughty young man. He
Stop for gamers. Yeah.
Yes, he tried to fake dox himself after this whole mooch situation and
Yeah.
claimed that people found his legal documents, his driver's license, his social security card. He's saying they found his address and they posted it all in this video. And it turns out that all of this shit that he's saying is real is actually fake. So very, very interesting, but we'll see what happens. He hasn't responded yet.
So he fake. So he. Let me get this straight. He fake doxed himself. The information that was presented by said fake doxing turned out to be fake.
Yes.
Yes, like it was like somebody
Why?
he had somebody create a channel or create this video to make it look like he was doxxed like Mooch was, so that way he could get the publicity and people would feel sorry for him.
So
Wow.
I got Resurrection. Forgive me, I have not seen your video, sir. So, but like, where's who presented this?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, hold on.
No, it's okay. You're good.
Give me a second.
All right.
But I can tell you, like from the video I watched, like somebody had, I guess he had saw a tweet or something, and that kind of sparked his interest. He was talking, and then somebody sent him some information, and he'll be able to tell you who. But this guy was like just anonymous. He created his account like 3 days after what's it called? One Stop supposed birthday. It wasn't even his birthday. But he had to play along like it was in order to keep the doxing information to be accurate, because it's sad. I mean,
So somebody looked into this situation. And
Resurrection did.
Oh, Resurrection. Okay, so Resurrection looked into it.
Yeah, he looked once the information got put out. I don't know how he came about it. Like he explains it in the video, but I can't remember exactly how he came about it. But he looked into it, and like immediately he started looking at things. Like you could tell some things were off. The very first thing that you could tell that was off was one of the legal documents at the top said 712th non-judicial court, and then state of Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
But yet on the state of Connecticut's police report, the police station or that where he was at said Miami-Dade. And it was a state of Connecticut police stolen vehicle report. And there was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would Miami-Dade be using state of Connecticut's thing? And so he wanted to check it out, looked up the state of Connecticut's, or no, he didn't look up the state of Connecticut. He just looked up stolen vehicle report.
Yeah.
And one of the very first things that popped up was a blank state of Connecticut stolen vehicle report with the exact same case number already on there
Oh boy.
as that was on the form.
Oh boy.
Like, this is like, wow.
Wow.
Like,
I really
I've never
don't have any words for this one. Yeah.
I have never seen anybody stoop this out of bounds. Like, this is like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even going to touch this one. I'm not even going to touch this one. Because, like I said, I don't have any beef with dude. But, I mean, if you want... I mean, just like the other one, they want to do this, that's them.
Yeah, I mean, he does the botting and stuff like that. I personally have no problem with it because I don't really give a shit. I mean, he can buy all the bots he wants.
Aren't
but,
you like the older man that was harassing him or some shit? You were trying to say like how old you were, like you were the.
Oh
some
yeah,
old
I
dude?
was, because I made a video on him not. I made a video on him not understanding like Battlefield. He was like Battlefield's never gone into the future. I'm like, yeah, it has. Like, like you should know your shit.
I guess we never played 2142.
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I guess he never heard of it. Whenever he made his video.
That was actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But I made a video on that, and that's whenever I became to an old man that doesn't need to be talking about him and keep my name out his mouth, and
Dude, mouth.
I'm dick riding him and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not
Old
really.
man, dude, the guy looks like he's 50. I mean, crack will do that to you, by the way, one stop.
Damn.
Well, it's yeah, it was. This was actually, I mean, but this goes beyond like buying bots.
Yeah.
This is like somebody that's really desperate for attention.
That's something I get accused of. Apparently, I buy subs.
They
else-
accuse everybody.
How
They
else
accu-
could it have possibly happened?
They accuse everybody that gains subs at a high rate of buying subs. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
insane.
like,
Like
how come my channel's sucking and theirs is just fuck because your channel's not good?
yeah. I actually jumped up in subs like after that last podcast. I didn't really jump up any, and then all of a sudden, like a couple of days after that, I got to like 299. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And so it stayed at 299 for a while. Then I finally hit like 300, I think, yesterday. And today, whenever I looked, when I woke up today, I looked and it was at 304. And it stayed at 304 all day. And after that podcast at Titanfall Princess, all of a sudden, I listened to a video, I think of the one that you sent me of T Reaper's interview.
Oh, boy.
And after I got off that, I happened to go to my channel to see if, I forgot why I went there. And it was at 313. I was like, shit. Like, I actually like gained subs to that. I'm going to have to just like not upload videos. Because it seems like when I don't upload videos, I actually gain subs.
That's a secret.
It's like a thing. Like, like, please, we'll sub to you if you don't upload. I'm like, okay, well, go ahead.
Don't make content. Don't worry, we'll be here forever.
Yeah.
You make content, you're kind of scary. We're leaving.
But now I got my gaming thing situated a little bit better. So it's like starting tomorrow, I'm going to make a video on this Iron Wolf situation. And then I'm going to try to start getting more regular uploads. I can't promise every day simply because of the fact that shit comes up.
Uploading every day, it
Charge if
doesn't
you
have
wanna
anything.
Be on BGST. What?
Do what?
Wow.
Settings. Put in the chat. I heard they charge if you want to be on BGST.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's actually a thing. That one of the things that they were going to expose BGST on the members, or that they actually charge people to be on there.
No. Hell no.
That's one of the dirty secrets that the Drone Crusher and another person's supposed to be releasing this month.
That's bad.
That's fucking ass, dude.
That's how sad is that?
That's worse than e-begging to me.
Resurrection, by
it's-
the way, your payment is due at the end of the show.
We'll take one of your PS4s. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss it or anything. You got what, 7?
Oh, God, I just keep rolling every time I get on this.
By the way, you talked about how you talked about that Iron Wolf thing. You
Yeah.
had that one. You had that one. I assume it's a chick. Who is it? Laura G LG527, and they got the fucking stupid Scorpio logos and hearts on either side of it. And they had that picture that said, "We're more than community." Xbox logo. We're family.
Oh
Yeah,
I saw that.
I saw your
was
tweet.
like-
Yeah, Look what happened. Look what I mean. It's like someone said. It's like the mafia. You can't leave the family. What do they say? They said
Rat-a-tat.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's a family in the Godfather sense.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
But yeah,
That's
they
pretty much
blocked
what it
me.
is.
Of course, blocked me as soon as they saw it. Yeah, because it's so awful. It's ridiculous to see him post how we're a family, and then Iron Wolf gets a PS4, and look how they treat him.
I've looked, and that's one of the things I'm gonna like try to do the video on, but I'm still looking, like trying to get like things, but I cannot find anywhere where he like went out of his way to disrespect anybody.
Iron Wolf.
Yeah. Like the only thing I can find is he bought a he bought, like they said, the people are saying that he disrespected the Xbox people,
Yeah, because he bought a
his
PS4.
friends. Yeah, but they say that they said that's not the reason. Like he actually disrespected him like on social media, and I'm looking everywhere, and I can't find any example of him being disrespectful.
Rag seems to always get blocked by these console fanboys. So
Every
I think
single one.
I'm gonna make a YouTuber console fanboy starter kit. First thing is to make a Twitter, then block Rags. And
No,
we'll go
literally
from there.
just a block button. Just put a picture of a block button. Like block at fill in the blank.
It doesn't take much to get blocked by the M
It
people.
doesn't.
All
Holy
you gotta-
shit, it doesn't.
I think somebody they were like talking about how great Xbox is. Xbox is the best box, and one of my friends like replied and said Xbox isn't the best box, and didn't say anything about Pro, PS4, PC, nothing, and it was an instant block.
Yeah.
No
Instant
discourse,
block.
no discourse behind it. Just bam, block. You're done. If you don't talk and speak the same way I do, you're blocked.
Rated
But
D
it's family,
exposed,
man.
Rags?
It's
Really?
family. What I just can't understand, like, if Xbox is so great, that's like the way they're touting. If it's so damn great,
Mm-hmm.
why do they spend all their time talking about the PS4?
Exactly.
Like,
Yep.
surely to God, there's something on your system worth talking about.
Here's the thing. It's easier to talk about gaming than to actually game for the majority of these people.
Oh yeah,
I mean, me and Shader could sit in a circle jerk all day and talk about how great our Xbox ones are, or we're gonna play some Call of Duty together. More than likely, we're just gonna play our fucking Call of Duty and shut the fuck up and have fun. I mean,
that's what normal people do.
yeah. Well,
but,
unfortunately, these aren't normal people. These are quite stupid people, actually.
Yeah, when Iron Wolf said that, it seems like these Xbox fanboys, all they do is watch TV and watch Netflix.
Uh-huh.
And he's not lying, because like every time I log into my Xbox, I have some of them on my friends list. Because when you add somebody or you watch or you view their profile, they add it like to your friends list somehow. Because I'm not friends with like Crap Gamer and stuff, but I can still see his profile. And everybody's like media player, Netflix, TV, no matter what time of the day you log in. And it's like, when do y'all play a game? Like, y'all are in podcast 20 hours.
They play that Netflix and Hulu game.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a podcast 20 hours a week. Then you do your videos, and then your free time is spent watching Netflix and TV. It's like, you don't game. I don't. There's no other way about it.
Yesterday when I was on the round 3 of the Corporate Slave Awards,
Yeah.
we was looking up Crap Gamer stuff. He made 4 videos yesterday.
Jesus.
He
Yes, and it was
uploaded
all about
4
Sony, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fucking 4 videos in one day. I can't imagine. I know his videos are shit, and he doesn't do any research, and they're only like 5 minutes long. But the sheer time spent just fucking processing.
Yeah, because it doesn't just like automatically process. It takes a while.
Yeah.
So, and I couldn't imagine him having like this beast ass PC that will like power through it quickly. But because
like streaming like games, like nothing but pure gameplay footage, that takes a while to upload and process, especially at 60 FPS. Obviously, he plays on Xbox, you don't have to worry about that. But for me, it just takes a while, and I've got really good internet.
Well, yeah, same with me. Like, it takes a while for me to get a video uploaded, and I've got, I think, 300 megabytes down. And then I think it's 40 up. So
You got 40 up?
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
So it still takes a while for me, and that's just like if I do a very short, even when I do a short video, it still takes longer than what I feel that it should. But to do 3 a day, 3 or 4 days, shit, like that would be
4 a day, man. That's insane.
That's like overloading content. I don't know.
These channels don't go anywhere.
The one thing I can say about Crap Gamer, and
he's dedicated.
He is dedicated, but he does stay in his own lane. Like, if people make a video on him, he doesn't respond to it. He doesn't acknowledge it.
What can he say? That's
Well,
like the
yeah,
ultimate
he truly
defense is
can't.
to
Yeah.
just ignore it and hope it goes away.
mean-
Like J-Tech and all these guys, they make the responses and bring it up all the time. That's the worst thing you could do.
Well, yeah, true. Because I mean, yeah, the stuff that people are saying is true, so you really can't refute it. But I don't know. It just like he doesn't like go out of his way to do anything besides just talk shit about Sony. But I think
Well,
if you looked at
There's
Crap
not
Gamer's
enough
channel,
material to talk good about Microsoft.
yeah, if you look at my Crap Gamer's channel, I would guarantee the higher percentage of his videos are about Sony.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking you're an Xbox channel, but the majority of your videos are about the opposite console. So what's so great about your console? Like,
All the well, I mean, the
yeah,
performance. Well, I mean, the it's got
Go ahead, Rags. Take your time.
no, I'm
oh, somebody actually was me and Tim Dog were having a conversation, and somebody jumped. One of these Xbox guys jumped in, and he was saying that he like because Tim Dog was saying he heard that games would run better on the Scorpio, and I said,
they
yeah, the
better
ones that are
fucking run better.
I said the ones that are like dynamic scaling, they'll run at a 1080p 60 frames per second because they're already running at 60 frames, but they're just running at dynamic scaling where sometimes they drop down to like 700p and stuff like that. I said now they'll run at 1080p 60 frames per second. He kept saying, well, maybe other ones too, and I was like, no, the other ones are like they're just going to run the same way. They have to be like updated to do the 4K. And this guy come in and said, well, that with the Scorpio and the much powers it has, these games are just automatically upscaled
Has
to
us in present.
they'll automatically go to 4K thing. I was like, no, they won't, because if the game doesn't have the code in it to go to 3840 by 2160, it's not gonna go there. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't
Like,
just
I have
automatically
that are
happen.
really old that I can't get up to 14. Like the first Killing Floor doesn't go up to 1440p.
No, like because it's not coded. Like,
It's like that's not a thing.
and he said, this guy replied back. He goes, well, other people are telling me that, but I don't, And I was like, well, maybe because they understand coding, and like the things have to be coded.
No.
And he was like, he said, I'm not believing the rumor. I was like, it's not a rumor, damn it. It really is not. Like coding is a true thing. Like what the fuck are you talking about? A rumor? It's not rumor. But now speaking of rumor, this is somehow God. This article, I don't know why. It must have been written by Dreyer Schmidt's brother or something in another publication. But they talked about HDMI 2.1. Apparently, there's going to be a new HDMI port coming out later this year.
Oh.
And it's supposed to
yeah.
come out towards like the last, I think, third quarter of the year. And it's called HDMI 2.1, and you'll be able to do like the 4K. I think it was like over like 100 frames per second.
Yeah.
And Tim Dog was saying, I'm thinking this might be in the Scorpio. I'm like,
I think
no.
I can remove it.
I'm like, it can't be. Like the Scorpio's built. I
Uh,
was like, that would be the dumbest thing for them to wait till September to get it built, and then put it on a shelf. I'm like, there's no way that they're going to do that, because I was like, you can't. No, the developers couldn't test it. They couldn't test it. It would just be like, okay, here, you spend $600 on it and test it for me.
Man, I mean, wishful thinking has been the motto of this Scorpio, I swear.
I think they should start using that hashtag, wishful thinking.
I mean, because guys, you gotta be realistic about this kind of thing. You can't build yourself up for this kind of disappointment.
yeah.
I mean, it'll be a stronger Xbox, and that's it.
They should just be happy with that. Like that should just be enough to be like, okay. I think what it's going to end up being is basically like the PS4 Pro, except having the PS4 Pro had like a 4 point whatever teraflop GPU. I think there's just going to have a
6,
6, and then instead of using DDR3, they're going to use DDR5, and it'll just basically be exactly like the PS4 Pro, except just a more teraflops. That's it.
Wait a second, critical. Where did Microsoft say that? I don't remember them ever saying that. Do you?
Oh yeah, they did.
They said that? They said 4K
Yep.
60 FPS?
60 hertz. All the games will. They said the games will run 4K 60 hertz.
No, he said the Scorpio will be able to do it. Whether or
Yeah,
not it
but-
does is up to the devs.
No, I think Aaron. No, I think Aaron Greenberg said all of their first party games will be 4K 60 frames per second.
Good luck with that.
But now-
Here's the dumb thing. That was a dumb thing to say because one, now they force their hand.
Yeah,
Now they basically they have to either commit to making all those games run at those specs and that performance, or they're liars.
yeah. And Tim Dog's actually now jumped into that and said it'll be 4K textures. And I'm like, that's you're even putting
Sure.
more strain on the system. I'm like, it doesn't run like that. It's not good. There's no way it's going to be 4K textures, and 60 FPS at high settings. There's just no possible way that your system that system that they are talking about will be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, and now the sacrifices we're gonna have to make to ensure that they're fulfilling their promises. I mean, Lord knows what it is. I mean, I don't know why you say that. To me, to ensure that all of those games are going to run at 4K 60 FPS on a 6 teraflop machine. I mean, the amount of sacrifices you're going to have to make? Can you imagine? I mean, it'll be like
No, 'cause I
Fallout
mean-
4 all over again.
Because there's a lot of games on PC that when you're trying to run at 4K, even with our rigs, that don't like maybe not with yours, because you have that extra 980 Ti, but you'll be running 60, but sometimes it'll drop to 50. But you
Yeah,
saying
remember
4K
60 is max.
Yeah, 60. But I mean, to say 4K 60, that mean they're meaning a solid 60. They're not talking about it'll just hit 60 at one point.
Well, you know, marketing these days.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
the
that
4K
could definitely be true.
PS4 Pro says it's 4K gaming. It's like, sure.
Well, it does hit 4K on certain games, but not all games.
Hashtag not all.
Hashtag to see that. Yeah, that they definitely put that in their marketing. They put hashtag not all.
Oh boy.
I saw it. Stole it from us. I talked to Mark Cerny. He was pretty thankful that we came up with that.
That's good marketing. That's good marketing right there.
Yeah, see,
I
I have a future.
But see, here's the thing, though. Wendy's will forever have them beat, or any company for
This is
that matter.
true.
They
Shaq, I don't even think it'll be 60 frames per second in cutscenes because the cutscenes are usually more detailed than the actual game. And I think that in order to make the game look even better, that they'll put it at 30 frames per second so they can put more into the cutscenes.
I thought it was like 24 because it's cinematic.
Cinematic frame rate.
I thought that
Oh,
was 15 frames a second, sure.
I mean, what do the devs think? Because like when he said that shit, what about the devs who are like, well, shit, now all of these games are gonna have to be able.
Well, that I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if the devs are. I mean, well, hell,
For first party stuff, now they got to do it.
yeah. What's crazy though is like that Dryer Schmidt. You know, like they made fun of what an Ark Survival Evolved person that said the Pro is like a $900 PC.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, like
Chat on so much.
all of a sudden, the Ark Survival Evolved guy was like going to be talking with Microsoft somewhere about the Scorpio, and Dryer Schmidt was like bragging about them, like he's going to be the Ark Survival Evolved is going to be like talking about the Scorpio. I'm like going, does it really matter at this point? Like, I mean, can he be taken seriously?
Yeah, it's obvious that you can't. Yeah, it's obvious that's not really a. Yeah.
I mean, I mean, as far as consoles go, what we've ever seen before, it's a powerful console, but it is definitely not nothing like a $900 PC.
I don't know, man.
I just don't know why he would like. What did he do on it? Like, did he create like some stick figure game and then it ran like at an unbelievable frame rate, so therefore it's like a $900 PC? Because I don't know what caused that to. What caused him to be able to think that?
Yeah. I just oh, now I hear myself.
No.
I
Yeah,
brought
now you're-
Resurrection back. What's up, Resurrection? Welcome back, sir.
Sorry about that. There was a drunk girl that showed up at my door and claimed that she lived here,
Oh, sweet.
and she cursed me out. I had to call the police. It was crazy.
Wow.
You should have invited her in, man.
Dude!
Was she
Damn.
hot?
I want to live
She
where
was
you
very
live.
cute, but her makeup was smeared. She was
Oh,
distraught.
I hate that. I
Yeah.
hate it when
Yeah.
the make. Sometimes makeup can really ruin it.
I got it on video too. It was pretty.
Oh, you got to upload that, man, because I want to see that.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. So One Stop just sent me a video that's processing. That is the title. The title is, hold on one second. Something about I'm going to jail or something. Hold on.
You're going to jail
Yes, he said I'm going to jail.
Oh, because you put that up?
What the hell?
over fake doxing?
Hold on, here we go. Let's see here. This is what it's processing, and he sent it to me. It says, "Oh, this motherfucker's crazy." Thanks for putting yourself in jail, dumbass, is the title of the video. Addressed to me. The description says, "Fake One Stop for Gamers, fake doxing himself, or you fucking high. You really think people going to side with your stalking ass? Have a good one in jail, LOL. You told on yourself, dumbass, and thanks for all the proof that you're the one that started this. I knew it was you."
What's the charge?
I had
Yeah,
no
I
idea.
don't know. I don't know if there's such a thing as a fake. You're charged with fake doxing.
Looking at things people
conspiracy
publicly
doxing
post
or
online
what?
is not controversial.
No,
I
Like
have
Cyrus Martin said, I was stalking him when I follow him on Twitter. He's like, "You fucking idiot." It's like, that's what Twitter's for.
I have no idea. All I know is it says it's processing on his Crumbside TV channel.
Maybe they're just trying to be racist.
I can't wait to.
So
I can't wait to see what this video is about. Because shit,
it says
like how.
we're processing
Well,
this video. Check back
hmm.
link.
remember when you get to prison, you want to shank the biggest, toughest guy in there on your first day.
I know that'll send a message.
And if not, tell him you bite down when you're nervous.
And your diet has been glass and barbed wire for the last week.
Barbed wire.
So, but I'm trying to figure out why I'm going to prison for these fake documents.
Well, prison is for federal crimes. You're not even going to jail. You're going to
this
prison.
would be I would think this would be wait, what did he say? Oh, he said jail. I guess I'm going to the county jail, I guess.
Apparently, it's kinda
County
like
jail? That's a
Well,
county
are you going to the
offense?
state of Connecticut or Miami-Dade?
It would probably be Connecticut, I would think.
Okay, so Resurrection, explain to me, how did you discover that? Okay, so you looked up his stuff, and you found the discrepancies while you were looking into it, right?
Yes, I was in the multiplayer podcast.
Uh-huh.
I was in the chat,
Yeah.
and One Stop comes in there talking shit. Some guy comes in there saying how he fucking he knows One Stop's real name. He starts saying his real name or whatever, his alleged real name.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "I know about your criminal history and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah." I'm sitting here commenting, LOL, shaking my head, wow, just laughing and shit. And the guy, I don't know if he knows who I am with the whole botting thing.
Yeah.
He said he's going to send me the shit. And I said, no, don't send me the shit because I don't want anything. So, anywho, he sends me the shit on Twitter, which is like a PDF. It's like I don't know what it was. It looked like a rap sheet, pretty much.
Yeah.
Word.
He sends it to me, and it has a lot of information. And One Stop hits me up because he sees that the guy's talking back and forth with me in the chat, and he says, "Resurrection, I'm about to follow you on Twitter because this guy he made a video about me, and it's on Twitter. He's tagging people and all this shit."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, whatever. So he sends me the video and says, "Man, I'm scared. This guy's stalking me, all this shit, and blah, blah, blah." And that's the video that you saw. Or did you see it? Did you see my video?
I saw it. Yeah,
I
he
haven't,
did.
but
No,
I
he
know,
hasn't.
I know Rambo has.
Okay. Well, it's a video basically of One Stop's fake driver's license, a fake social security card, a fake stolen vehicle report that was supposed to be from his juvenile record, a fake juvenile document. It was all fucking fake. You have to look at the video because I show how each one of them are fake. He used shit online to actually make these documents, and for some reason, I'm going to jail.
Now, the only thing that was real was his name, because that is his real name.
That's not his name.
It's not. Well, that's what everybody's told me that his name was. Like,
Kenneth?
long before now, yeah.
No, it's not. His real name is not Kenneth.
Okay, well then.
According to whatever the dude sent me, and what he sent me was I think is real, and that guy was actually legitimately doxing him. And so I think that's why One Stop might have made this video to try to make it seem like it's real shit. This shit is not real.
No, the shit that you put up was definitely not real, but I thought that was his real name. I
don't think it is.
But that's funny that like the birth date was like it was all like too coincidental that like and what was funny is like if you hadn't pointed it out like whenever you saw it, I would never have looked at the state and then the seal. I even paused it when that video was coming up, and I was looking at it going, okay, what does it say? You know, I didn't even pay attention that it says state of Connecticut and Miami-Dade Police Department. That didn't make sense at all.
No, it didn't. So he actually did that. Then he tagged like Hard 8 Times and Jack Move, and he was saying these people are trying to dox me too and all this shit. He even said it in his video. Like,
hey, he's the truth of YouTube, remember?
Oh,
well, I'm gonna start. Because I don't think I lived a good enough past, like a tough enough past. So I'm going to like create some. I'm gonna do some shit. Like now, I'm gonna go back and do some shit in time. I'm creating my shit. I'm creating a good rap sheet.
We all need to vlog on the corner of a Compton Street and just kind of fit in.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be in there with my state of Connecticut rap sheet.
But here's the thing, though. At the beginning of each of our videos, we have to start off with "It's your boy."
Yep.
That has to be a thing.
That's a sign of a true thug. It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Well, apparently I'm going to jail. Your boy's going to jail pretty soon.
Well, because you fake dox somebody, man. Like, and somehow it's you that like. Why wouldn't you have just uploaded it to your damn channel? Like, why would you have created a whole nother channel for it? Because you're known for like putting people's shit out there, not for that type of shit. But I mean, like basically exposing them. So if you were in the business, if you were actually going to expose them, that it wouldn't make sense to go around about creating a whole nother Twitter, creating a whole nother YouTube thing, just to do that one video and then shut everything down and then come back to your channel and put it out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I've gone. I'm not gonna lie. I have gone some distances to troll people, but never that far.
But not
that much work.
Like, but then like that wouldn't make sense. I mean, it would make sense to go back there if you're doing that and you don't put it on your channel. But then Resurrection came back and like put it on his channel, so that wouldn't even make sense. Because I mean, like if you wanted to keep it off your channel to keep you out of it, then why would you turn around and like upload it to your channel after all that work?
This is true.
Man,
yeah,
oh man.
People are fucking idiots, man. That's I guess he saw how much publicity or how much people talked about Mooch. But to be quite honest, like Mooch, even at 4,000 followers, well, maybe it's because he had 4,000 followers.
I was just gonna say he's got a really like he may only have 4,000 followers, but that dude's followers are some of the most active. Yeah, they were
like
really active.
Tim Jones or some shit.
But
there weren't many of them. Oh, but the ones they had.
I don't ever hear anybody ever bring up One Stop's name.
Neither do I. I mean,
he's like
aside from this cast right now, nobody has ever brought him up.
Obviously, but or Resurrection whenever he makes a video or whatever. But as far as like people talking about like, oh, did you see? Because like people still right now like, did you like One Stop or Next Gen, man? That stupid video from Next Gen, that stupid video from Crap Gamer, like they'll talk about like the content in it, and I mean it's not like that One Stop makes this great content that nobody would want to talk about like the bullshit he says. It's just that nobody watches them. Like nobody talks about his videos at all.
This is true.
So it's just like I don't know why he even thought, because whenever I saw the video, whatever that one that you showed of his where he said that he was being doxxed or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I saw the beginning part of that because for some reason, like he sent me that on Skype.
Mm-hmm.
He just randomly sends me stuff, even though he hates me, but he sends me videos, links to his videos. So I clicked on it, and then he started talking about being doxxed, and I started like scouring Twitter because he said that somebody tweeted out his info,
Yeah.
and I couldn't find it at all. I was like, where did you magically get doxxed at? Because like nobody's talking about it, nobody.
Not only that, why would you want more people to know about it?
Yeah, no kidding. Like you're
Why would you
telling
go
me.
in Next Gen's podcast chat and start saying this guy doxed me on Twitter? I mean, why would you want more people to know what your social security number is? And then you send it to me? Like you would trust me with your social security
Of
number.
all the people, because you are the one that he hates.
Exactly.
So yeah, let me upload it because he knew you was good. He knew you would do this, like upload it, but he probably didn't think that you would actually catch the mistakes. So he kind of like screwed himself. But you sure as hell wouldn't go talk to your quote unquote haters and give them the information.
Right.
And Next Gen is like not on his good list. They don't like each other. To go into his live stream and to tell people, it's like he wanted, like he was actually going out there and trying to get people to like understand, like, oh, One Stop got doxxed too, like mooch. So it created a false sense of, oh, poor One Stop, but it kind of backfired on him.
Right.
That's just weird. I mean,
That's when
this
you're
is-
desperate for
That's
attention.
pathetic. That really is pathetic.
I mean, shit, I have what 300 subs, but I don't want to get to, or even to try to get to 600 to where or whatever for me to go out and create fake documents on myself. I'd be a laughing stock of YouTube. Like I wouldn't even get subs from that point forward.
Yeah.
Because that's just, wow. I think that might be worse than all the people that the stupid shit that the people that Rags makes videos on.
Yeah.
I think that might actually be a kind of more of a stupider thing,
Like,
more of a
damn.
stupid thing than that. Because
Yeah.
shit.
I just don't get people, dude. Like, I've always, like, I believe this. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna work for it, and you're gonna make sure
Yeah.
you can put out the best you can. You're not gonna sit here and come up with all this stupid shit of drama just so you can grow. Like, you're not gonna grow that way. And if you do grow, guess what? It's a very temporary growth. Usually, you're attracting people that are just interested as to whatever your drama is at that moment. But then they're not gonna watch you. They're not gonna stick to your channel because they
No,
see
they're
what you're
only-
about, and they're like, "Oh, this is entertaining for like what 5 minutes." That's fucking stupid.
and then they'll just leave, or they just won't. They'll be
Or they
sub
just
to you,
won't-
but then
yeah,
they will never watch your
Dead
videos.
subs, yeah, it'll be a dead sub, and nobody wants a fucking dead sub.
That's just man, like
There's some subs of mine I probably want.
well, the ones you paid for, right?
Yeah, they can die. I'm probably set to auto watch me anyway.
Auto watch.
But I don't know, like that just to manufacture, like you're not even manufacturing drama, you're manufacturing like the ultimate thing that can happen here on as far as YouTube goes,
Mm-hmm.
and you just happen to do it like right after Mooch that happened to Mooch, and yeah, it was way too coincidental. And the evidence that Resurrection shows in his video, like the guy like created his like One Stop's birthday, I guess, on one of his on his music stuff says it's in March, but the driver's license in the VIP photo says January 1st, and so Resurrection, I guess, asked him in a direct message, like, isn't your birthday like in January? Or so I don't know, something like that. And he's like, no, it was a few days ago, but like he like sent out a tweet on January 4th. Oh, I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes, but nobody wished him happy birthday. Like it wasn't his birthday either. So, but I mean, like there was
Oh
no
my God.
tweets going around saying happy birthday. It was just like, fuck. I mean, like you really want attention.
What a sad little man. Have you ever? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I guess. I mean, for me, I'd be like, if I just make better content, maybe.
if I ever get to that point, I'm I think I'm just
you know
gonna
what kills
take
me?
the rest of my bottle.
Dude, he's got all the tools to have a good channel. Like,
Yeah, he does.
Dude, his wife hooks it up with the graphics.
Well,
right?
the creator.
Yeah, like she does a lot of. I mean, I think she does all the graphic editing, right? So like, she's a good GFX artist. I mean, his kids come in, do videos with him, and I noticed like that's where most of his interaction comes from, is when he's having fun and he's got his family in the videos and stuff. Why doesn't he just stick to that? Like, it seems to me that that's what people want to see when it comes to his type of content. Why come up with this over dramatic bullshit of how someone doxed you when it's just you that's doing it? Like, it's so dumb. Yeah, you have a good thing, use it. I don't know why you gotta falsify anything to make yourself seem like you're bigger than you are. We call this peacocking in the industry. You're peacocking your numbers and you're peacocking yourself on your YouTube. You're wasting your time.
You know, a female peacock is called a peahen.
No,
Is it really?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh,
really
I thought you were like cracking some wise ass joke. I was like,
I don't even know what the punchline would be. But,
I don't know.
but yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out why I'm going to jail.
So it still hasn't finished.
Yeah,
processing?
you're still in the call, by the way. So I don't see you in jail yet. What's wrong?
And I don't know.
well, it takes a while for the police to, leave the precinct and drive to his house. Actually, arrest him for
So
whatever it is.
just be whenever that next knock on your door, it's not going to be a drunk woman, man.
Oh, by the way,
It'll be some cop.
Hey, speaking of drunk women, you should really go help her up with your face there, Resurrection.
I know.
Like, hey, girl, let me.
Who doxed One Stop for Gamer? That is so sexy.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, boy, I'm gonna make your nose turn white by the time we're done.
So now, I guess now the reason why that video is coming out, so that way now he can actually solidify and evilize a person. So therefore it can garner the hate. But the only problem is that your video actually shows proof. It's not like you just talking shit about it. It actually shows proof that it was fake. So shit's not gonna work for him. Like it's not gonna get him the views and the subs that he wants.
Well, that's bad. It's bad. If you want to be successful at something, then give people something that they want to see.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people have trouble coming to the realization that just because it's what you want, like you're only one viewer and you're the person making it. You gotta, if people don't like to see something that you like to do, then you're just gonna have to come to terms with that.
Right.
And either change or just get off YouTube. One of the two.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't to go to that extreme is just beyond me. I mean it definitely speaks of a person's mental psyche.
Well, I'll be excited to see what his response video is that's currently processing.
I imagine you're probably like going like, shit, I'm the one being threatened for jail and YouTube's taking forever.
Yeah. It was 27 minutes ago. It says, I added a video to a YouTube playlist. And it's the video. I didn't know you could even add it to a playlist until it was uploaded.
Yeah, you could. There's a section on the side where you can put it in a playlist, but then once you hit like save changes, it'll like take a little while to process or whatever. But damn, that sucks to be like being threatened with jail and the only thing you can see is the video's processing. And if you were going to jail, like wouldn't somebody like take the time out to actually like call the cops and shit before instead of making a video about it?
Yeah.
Like
I think that's not how this works.
Because I know the cops are gonna watch my videos and now they're gonna come and get you, man. Like I promise. I sent this video to the cops on their Twitter.
I just don't get it.
I don't.
It's bad first off, when you see Mooch and think that you need to emulate him, your life's already kind of in a weird spot.
You are now an official failure.
Yeah, officially a failure if you look up to Mooch.
Pretty much.
I want to be just like him.
To the point of like
it's awkward
tonight.
What was that?
Oh, that'll be interesting because the trolls are after Dave.
Oh my God, he's already got 22 dislikes. His stream hasn't even started.
Yep.
Damn.
The trolls are after.
like,
The trolls are.
They're like, we know where this is going.
There's one guy that has like I think 45 accounts,
Oh my God!
and
Some
he
of them I
actually
must have blocked because he's in the chat talking to somebody.
He actually is like capable. I've witnessed it happen. But he's actually capable of talking in the chat to himself with these 45 accounts.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names just because,
Yeah.
but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
don't
who you're talking about.
actually. I
Oh.
don't.
And if
Tell
he's
me.
listening, fuck you.
No, tell me. I don't know who it is.
See,
Uh,
I don't know if I want to even say the name.
I don't know
on
if I want to,
this.
because I don't want to get in the
That's a
middle.
whole
I'll
nother
tell you-
can of worms I don't feel like dealing with.
I can
You're
tell
gonna
you,
have to
like,
open it. Just show me what the can is.
I can tell you after.
Yeah,
but
afterwards
I
we'll tell you.
definitely don't want to have that kind of karma come back at me.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Because it's a relentless person.
Yeah, he's so relentless. He's the one that got rich.
One stop forgot. Think Rags.
What?
He thinks my videos don't. Who doesn't think that?
Who? What? What's going on?
One stop.
One stop.
Stop what?
Yeah.
Someone said one stop forgot the cops number, so
He forgot the cops number.
he's like, "How do you dial 911? What's the number for 911?"
How the fuck?
I don't
It
know,
must
but
be horrible with pin numbers too. Fuck.
This is too good.
wow, just like who?
Oh yeah,
doesn't
but he said like the videos like rag. So like basically Resurrection's video on him. He's thinking that it doesn't fall under fair use, but you don't call the police for fair use violations.
Yeah, the police like, what do you want us to do about it? It's like, you want us to like,
Yeah, I was
do
pretty
your
sure I would
computer? I was
probably
like, I don't know
run
what
this
else to
video.
do.
So he didn't flag you. Wait, he didn't flag your video,
At least not yet.
but
Or
he's gonna
Maybe
call
he
the cops.
did. Maybe they just haven't done anything
Shane
yet.
Tech
I don't know.
doesn't think my vids are fit. Why no? Because he DMCA'd 3 of my videos and lost all of them. So he's 0 for 3 right now.
I think he might have been. I think he was giving up on the DMCA thing.
Well,
Are
yeah,
they not giving
because
counter
his-
strikes for that shit?
Well, that they should, because I mean, when I put up the video that specifically told him if you do this, it's against terms of service. You can risk the deletion of your account, and it consists of perjury. He didn't touch the videos after that.
But YouTube didn't do anything to him, which
No.
is crazy.
No, fuck no. It is insane.
Because that the system is like if you strike a video and it's not a legitimate strike, then you'll get the strike.
Yeah, you're supposed to be punished basically for false DMCAing people, but
they don't do
clearly
shit.
that does. Yeah, it's that YouTube don't give a fuck.
But they're real
YouTube
quick to
don't
pull
care.
your video based on just somebody clicking a button. YouTube needs to like straighten that system out somehow.
Yeah, they do. And the thing is, they have the money to hire people to just go through these and check.
I would imagine they're loaded.
Oh
That's
yeah,
too
YouTube's fucking
logical,
because
though.
Google is YouTube is YouTube is Google is YouTube is Google.
Yeah.
So, they've got the money. As to who's Mr. Racer?
I don't know. I've never seen
Is he
him in
some-
our
is he
chat.
some troll.
Oh
I've
my
never seen
God.
him.
This guy made a 47-minute video.
Wait a
I
second.
can't-
I'm about to
I
watch
can't
all this
imagine.
shit. I'm not about to watch all this shit.
Who does that? Who does that?
What the fuck?
A 47-minute video, huh?
I wonder if it's not it must not be public yet because I'm on my laptop, I don't see it, but when I go to it from the link in the phone, it pulls up.
Oh, I bet he said it to only the people who have the link can see it.
Now, you
Okay,
finish
well,
counting
I'm going to go
300,
listen
and
to
if you're a
this.
good boy, then
If y'all
maybe
are still
we'll
on
check
here,
a
I may
timeout.
return.
Okay.
I'm going to go listen to why I'm going to jail.
Can you link it for it? Can you link it in the shit post?
Oh, let's see.
So we can watch it.
We can do. We need to get Rabbit so we can.
I'm
watch
in
it
the
together.
mood for some
We can
high quality
we can stream
content.
our reaction to a stream.
Okay.
Then we can have the people in the supporter channel stream their reaction to our reaction stream to his stream
While we're reacting.
while they can react to our reaction of his video. It'll be
Wow.
live. However,
Oh,
the
he's-
delay will be a lot. So between the first video
Blocked,
and
he's timed out.
the last one, it'll be a couple minutes. But you know,
Oh, don't worry. Racer will be back. He's just timed out, guys. It's fine.
He's got to finish counting to 300, and if he's been a good boy, then he can talk again.
Hey,
Link that shit.
Trying to see how I can share this.
just share the web address at the top of the thing.
For some reason, it's not loading.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Let me
Yeah.
copy the link from Twitter.
Okay.
Post it from my phone.
Brim,
Yeah.
that Nix guy. I know you said you have like a form to fill out for the to get permissions.
Uh-huh.
He sent me a message in Discord that said he's here. I don't see him. But if he's, I don't know the process that you have, or if you, since you probably are the ones with the form.
Yeah, it's in the rules. Just tell him to click the rules, and the form's
Okay.
right there. Just click the form, fill it out, send it in, and then somebody with access to that form will be able to like grant them access and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Pre-support roles are coming in for all new people that are going to be joining the Discord. For those of you that may not have noticed, I revamped the about part of this video. And future videos will all have the Discord link because everybody was like kind of hitting up Rags and freaking Shaner saying that they couldn't and Rambo saying they couldn't find the link when I had the link down there before. So I guess you guys just weren't like scrolling down or something. So I put that on the top. So
Fucking retards. That was the test. That was the test to let you in, and you failed. That's why you don't.
Hey,
get to
I
come
just
in.
sent it to you, Brim.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna check it
Okay.
out right now.
All right, guys. I will
All right, man.
talk to y'all later.
All right, thanks
bro.
for coming in, man.
All right, appreciate it.
Hey, if you go to jail, can I put money on your books?
I'll give you my account password. That's
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay,
I'll-
guys.
I'll run
right.
his channel while he's in the clink.
Thanks.
If he's in the clink,
While he's in the clink.
Hey,
I got the video.
but Nick said that he's already filled out the form and you know about it. So I don't.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Okay.
I don't know
well,
why he's not talking to you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna I'm gonna send you guys the video. I'm gonna put this
Please
in
do,
shitpost.
yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna post this up in shitpost. There you go. Ready?
Yeah, just link it. That's kind of.
Yeah,
Boom.
that way we
There you
can all
go.
go dislike it.
All right. I'm gonna watch it on air, you guys. If you guys want to listen in,
Dude, it's 47 minutes.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing.
47 minutes. Shit. I mean, I could see myself doing a video because this is a 48-minute response to a 15-minute video. I could do that if there's enough information to go over. But what? Okay, maybe. I mean, if you have that much to say.
Every time I always stated that I want to see if this guy had something to do with what was going on, and I wanted to know how come he knew so much about what was going on.
God damn, he is quiet.
Yeah, he is. I was wondering if
I
that was
could
just
barely.
me.
Yeah,
or...
no, he is really quiet in his video.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna watch it on air because
I can't because
it's
I'd have
too
to.
low and everybody's gonna be like, "What the hell is he saying?"
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Download it and raise the volume.
Raven.
I'm not gonna lie,
no
dude.
shit.
This is not in any way substantial to any
No,
argument
no.
information, but that is a shitty icon. One stop. And I'm sorry if that maybe one of your kids drew that for you, but
No, I thought they draw
Come on.
pictures of Phil Spencer or something, don't they?
I don't know. Maybe but
No, that's Tim Dog.
the things people will do
Oh,
for a like on
okay.
Twitter.
Yeah. So we're coming up on the hour 38. Did you guys want to end it or did you want to keep going? We actually at one point we were just at 60 viewers. Like
There was something else, and I gotta try to remember. We've been kind of going off here and there. Oh, the Fort Lauderdale thing.
what happened?
There was a mass shooting at the Fort Lauderdale airport today.
Yeah, a white Hispanic did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hashtag Sean King so white is trending on Twitter. But okay, Fort Lauderdale Airport, an Iraq veteran with PTSD who is apparently a white Hispanic, threw up ISIS signs, put on some gear, and he went out and he shot some people at the Fort Lauderdale Airport. So,
and I had some interesting conversations with people today. They're every single one of them. One's a Canadian, the other one's a European. But they were telling me how I need to. America needs to ban guns, and I'm like, no, we have a constitution.
Yeah, because if somebody wants to kill people, the fact that guns are illegal will stop.
But I try to explain that to him. I was like, banning guns. I said, go look at any country that has banned guns. I said, there's still shootings. So the problem is that the people that actually can protect themselves can't protect themselves anymore.
Well, not getting into the gun thing, that's its whole deal.
Yeah.
The thing with the Fort Lauderdale shooter was CNN, and they pulled this with someone else, I forget. What they did was
They didn't use Call of Duty footage, right? Like they used
Yeah.
Fallout footage.
was they took this guy's picture because this dude he's Hispanic. He's a brown person.
Yeah.
Right. He's not a white guy. He's not black. He's a brown guy. He's got brown skin. And they used a black and white image of him, which is like new
white.
for them to make him look white.
Yeah.
And the mugshot that they put up of this guy, they lightened it to make him look white. And they also cut out the bottom of the picture where he was throwing up the ISIS sign, which is like the one finger for, all. So that's kind of the controversy
ISIS has signs
surrounding
like the Crips and Bloods do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, dog, fucking Allah and shit.
Allah and
Don't
shit.
Yeah, fuck bacon. That's
Fuck
right, I don't
me.
know. Yeah, it's like there's only one God and he's like totally real.
Better than yours, and his dick is bigger than your God's.
Yeah. And then, then I'm sure that
What the
Hindus would be
hell?
like, oh yeah? And then some fucking 6-dicked God comes out and he's like, I'm a god of 6 dicks. Which statistically, they probably have one because there's like 12.6 million Hindu gods.
They were.
This is the god of dish soap.
The lemon scented?
It's like
This
every
guy-
time they invent something, they have to come up with a god for it.
On Twitter, though, this guy became white. Like
Yeah.
the everything else was left out of besides the white part. So it was a white person that shot up the airport, even though it wasn't. But it was. You could definitely see a clear narrative. People
are calling Sean King Talcum X.
What the fuck? American Raven, care to weigh in on the subject?
Not really. Sort of like okay, this kind of reminds me of when the Young Turks hired Sean King. When they had a photo of him, when they announced, they artificially darkened the photo, to make him look black.
Oh, wow.
Sean King's so white, the hashtag nigger navy turned him away.
What the?
No, did you not see that?
Did you see that post?
From Yahoo
No.
News?
From Yahoo Business?
That was from
Business
Yahoo?
made it-
Yes.
Yeah, let me
They said they instead of because the B and the N are right next to each other, and they said Trump wants it meant to say bigger navy, but it says Trump wants a nigger navy.
Yeah, Yahoo Finance. Trump wants a nigger navy. Here's how much it'll. let me post it in shitpost. Let me post it in shitpost for you.
I was
Yahoo!
This is an actual, real, legit thing. There you go. It's in shitpost. I know. He wants a much nigger navy.
What
If
the
you-
hell?
I mean, if you're gonna do a typo, that is one of the worst typos you can do.
that's-
Hey, Keemstar calling Alex the N-word isn't so bad now, is it?
No, 'cause now Yahoo Finance now is in on it.
Yo, Yahoo
No, that's not gonna work.
Finance.
Black people don't swim.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
I don't know of any.
It's
All my
hilarious.
friends is that are black that they will not get in the water. They
Did you
won't.
watch the MTV video? White people don't have black friends if they say they have black friends.
Well, no, it means you can still be racist and have black friends.
Yeah, for some reason,
Well,
I guess
they
your
also
racism
directly
is.
said if you say you have black friends, you don't have black friends.
How can you be racist and have black friends? It's like having
Um,
AIDS but never having sex.
You can. Well, it's the same way people can, I guess, hate themselves. I suppose. Like Uncle Ruckus is racist, but he has black friends. And it's weird I have to use Uncle Ruckus.
Like everybody else.
It just it blows my because it kind of defeats the purpose of me being racist. like you're right, like so like I guess you're racist against like a certain select few of the race, maybe. I don't know.
Probably, maybe. Yeah.
The thing,
I don't know how that works.
The thing with Sean King being white, let's be honest, Sean King's a white guy.
Yeah, he is.
Because his parents
Yeah.
are white. His parents
Yeah.
are white. So he had to come up with he basically had to say that his mother slept around with a black guy. Like he wants to be black so much that he is willing to call his mother basically a whore. But she's unfaithful to his dad.
What?
I mean,
Yeah. It's sad. Yeah, the whole Sean King story is just.
it is bad. I mean, he's not a. I mean, he's white. He's a white guy, right? But it's not. It is his skin color isn't the problem. The problem is he says he's black, but he's
And
just
for whatever
clearly
reason,
not.
I don't even understand the reason, because he can still have the same viewpoints, and it probably would actually mean more
There's
from a white
check
person
the
than it
shit
would.
post. There's
Yeah,
another thing.
American Raven. Yeah, that's Sean King.
That's
the
Sean
black
King, the
guy,
black guy.
the black guy.
To me,
Like,
he
just-
looks like
There's nothing wrong with being white. There's nothing wrong with being black. Just don't lie about it. It's the lie that we're making fun of. And it's trending on Twitter.
We are fucking doomed for the future.
It's
I mean,
we
not
are.
showing up for me at all. Like I'm checking Twitter now, it's not there.
if I make it to 40, like without being shot at or anything, I'm good.
And apparently Scarce, I guess because Boogie tweeted out a picture of his views, like the view chart on his analytics, and it said like you can. It was kind of weird, but on the right hand side it says something like the certain color of the line was dollars or money or revenue.
Yeah.
And so Scarce, I guess, did a report saying that Boogie made 150 million or 150,000 or 150 million last year, and it was completely wrong. Like, because it was that 150 million was views,
Mm-hmm.
and like Scarce doesn't care about.
Scarce likes to think he's a journalist, but he's just some guy reading tweets.
That's
By the
all he
way,
does.
this whole time I had somebody, Michael Lopez. He's some nobody. He follows JTech, I guess,
Mhm.
and he was like PC beggar race, ha 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 exclamation point. And so I asked him if he wanted to come into the podcast and discuss it, but we have yet to hear from him.
Yep, I
So
retweeted it.
I was kind of hoping he would come on, but I don't know.
None of them
Oh,
are.
I would have loved to partake in that conversation.
None of
Damn,
them are
damn
gonna
Rags, you
actually-
scary.
I mean, I just want to talk about it.
None of them will ever actually come into a
Come
podcast.
on, man, don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
They can. I mean, they can't. Well, they can't talk. Like, they truly have nothing to say past a Twitter or a tweet. Because getting in here, like, they have to prove that PC gamers are actually begging something, and
Yeah.
we don't have any.
It's a little weird that they say that though. Like,
It's like when you go to McDonald's and you go up to the counter, do you beg for a cheeseburger?
yeah,
Or
it's like
are you willing to give them money for a service or
Let's not talk about how they were trying to demand PC gaming / modder community to make them DLC for their game. Remember that? Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, and then
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you have to make mods for our
because
console.
I could go to change.whatever and I could find the same amount of threads of console gamers asking for PC exclusive, and I would never call them beggar because they see a game that they want, and
And they're
want
asking-
it. And
yeah, they're asking to-
yeah, the more the merrier. But
it's
you
a
know how people
natural.
are. That's how people are, man. They be cray cray.
Cray. I think it's.
Well,
I just think it's hilarious. I really do. I think it's hilarious that they really have no issue shit kicking, but when you try to bring them in, it's like you're invisible all of a sudden.
Like I said, because it's easier to.
Hey, guys, what's
talk
going on?
shit
It's Carl.
And be completely
sorry,
wrong
guys.
while you're typing.
Yeah.
But once you're actually like this, basically face to face, or where you're actually talking, then there's no way he can prove that you're begging. So therefore, like he can't come in here and talk because he has nothing to back that claim up with. So it's just, I mean, they like to be a faceless coward.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I mean,
what-
it's like, oh, I mean, if you're willing to say it on social media, you should be willing to say it. Not even that's thing. It's not even face to face.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the best face to face you can get, like on the internet.
Well, you can
yeah.
get face to face on the internet,
Well, yeah,
sort of like by proxy. This isn't even
Yeah.
that because you can just hear me. You don't get to see my gorgeous ass face.
okay, ear to ear, or ear to mouth.
Sort of, ear to ear, I guess.
Bass to mouth.
Bass to mouth, singing bass to mouth.
One of
here's-
the
Go ahead.
PlayStation Legion people were actually on that podcast tonight. Young Cease, the new one.
I don't know. I don't keep up with
Um,
these peasants.
But he was actually like really respectful, and it was like we actually spoke PC, and he never had a problem. Like he didn't say anything. He actually brought up, what do you think about, like, because apparently Red Dead Redemption 2 has actually been leaked that it's coming to PC.
Oh hell yeah, we all knew that.
Yeah, and that's what we basically said. I was
Money
like, there's no
talks,
way.
man.
I was like, Rockstar saw how much. I think they sold like 8 million copies of GTA 5 on
On just
PC.
the PC, yeah. And it
So
was
they're-
quick too.
and I said they're
That
not
thing sold
walking.
like that.
I said they're not walking away with their second biggest franchise. They're not walking away from all that money. I was like,
Yeah.
they're just not. And he was like, yeah. He goes, it makes perfect sense. He goes, I'm glad other people get to play it. So I mean, he was very different from the quote unquote PlayStation Legion. He was
Yeah, it
actually a
makes
very
me wonder
open
why you
minded.
follow that crowd. Why do you associate yourself with such disgusting individuals? Like these people are just awful. These are awful people. They're so anti-gamer. They're so anti-consumer. These are just fucking corporate slaves, man. You don't associate yourself with these people. And I think a lot of them, it's just like the first community that they see.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people in the alt-right, for instance. It's just kind of the first community that they see, so they stick around with it. But they need to, I mean, some of these people are scum, man. The mooches, the crap gamers, the live wires. I mean, these are some bad people, man. They don't want what's best for you. They don't want what's best for them. They just want what's best for some company or some product, and everything else be damned.
Well,
I mean, these are ugh.
I think more likely what happens, like JTech and them look around like YouTube for new channels that start up that talk about PlayStation,
Yeah.
and they just go attack and like befriend them.
Yeah.
And
these
that's
people don't know how cancerous they.
yeah. And then you get involved with them, and I think like once you get involved, like they might say like you're okay, you got in, but now your death is the only way out.
Yeah, it's a family in the mafia style.
Yeah, like
It's a cult. They don't let
Like,
you leave.
You don't leave. No one. I mean, but it really is kind of a cult. It's like a microcosm of a cult. Cosm of a cult.
oh, it really is, yeah.
It really is, yeah. I'll make a video on it later when I get around. But I did post a poll on January the 4th, and I got 1,756 votes for this poll. The question was, if you play on PC, do you own at least one console or owned one in the past? And it was 96% yes. Shocking, probably nobody.
No, because most PC gamers, they at least
Probably
if they're
started on console.
yeah, or a lot of them actually still own.
I started on PC actually.
A lot of them actually own a PC and a PS4 because that's pretty much all you need to be able to play
Yeah.
all the major games.
Yeah. That's probably one of the reasons why the PS4 numbers are so good is because the people who play PC have no reason to buy an Xbox, really.
Well, no, because their games are on the PC. So I mean,
Yeah. It's like, why buy an Xbox? It's like, why would you? No.
because they don't. Well, I mean, because they're PC gamers, so they have no friends on like that console, so there would be no point in it. They're just there for the games, and they can get the games on their preferred platform. So why not just stay there? But yeah, I would imagine that's a part of a lot of the reason why PlayStation 4 numbers are growing like that is because PC gamers are wanting to buy that to play like Last of Us 2 and the God of War and stuff like that. Those other games, those bigger games.
And I probably mentioned it before, but of the 1,412 responses to the question, the Nintendo Switch is one, a home console you can take with you on the go, or two, a handheld you can plug into your TV. 61% said it's a handheld you can plug into your TV.
That's what I said.
I answered one, but
Me too.
Mm.
Honestly, did because I imagine most people are going to use it at home more than taking it around anyway. So its primary purpose is going to be just a home console. that
I
you
mean,
can-
yeah, for the majority, but I think they're going to market it as a handheld that you can plug into the TV.
Yeah, they'll market it, but I can imagine
Mr.
most people, if
Racer.
they buy it, will just have it plugged into their TV and leave it there.
Mr. Racer says JTech says the Switch will kill the PC.
Of
Thoughts?
course he's.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Once the Switch comes out, there is literally no reason to have a PC.
No, I'm
The
actually
Switch
selling
will-
mine.
The Switch will not only revolutionize gaming, but it will revolutionize the areas of philosophy, science, engineering. It will be probably the greatest magnum opus of humanity.
Since
I'm
there's-
selling. I'm
Yes.
actually selling my PC so I can buy one day one.
since
I'm
we're
selling
on
my
this,
house.
PC and I'll buy multiples.
Since
I'm
we're
gonna.
on this,
I'm buying
subject,
them for multiple. I'm just gonna buy as many as I can get.
You and me both, Rags. We're filling up shopping
Yeah, I'll be
carts.
editing all
Two
my
in every
videos from
room.
now
If
on the
anything,
Switch.
and if anything in the world keeps its value over time, it's a Nintendo console. So we'll buy many of those,
You guys
and
are
we'll get our,
bullying. You guys
we'll
are.
keep our value.
Jesus
It's like
Christ.
buying gold or fucking
So-
wine.
Since we're on this type of a subject, what are your guys' thoughts? Is jacking off into a sock worse than Hitler?
No, because
No?
I get to orgasm.
It's kind of both.
Yes,
like,
because it's a sin.
I'm not killing
No,
there's
no,
many
no.
people.
Well, I don't know. Depending on how many times you do it.
Oh yeah, maybe, but
You're not killing anybody. I don't get it.
So you're just an evil dictator when you jack off into a sock, right?
How? I don't
You're
understand.
Killing potential
Millions
lives.
of babies
You're
just
killing
dying.
potential lives, so that means you're not killing any lives.
Well, maybe that's the vision Hitler had.
It's like every time you every time you clip your nails, you're committing genocide. All those living cells that will be